If you crave romance that feels dangerous, intoxicating, and just a little bit addictive, then Lights Out by Navessa Allen might be your next late-night obsession. This is not your typical sweet love story. This is the kind of romance that pulls you in by the collar, lowers its voice, and whispers, "Trust me." And before you know it, you're hooked. Today, I'm breaking down Lights Out, spoiler-free, so you can decide if this dark, emotionally charged romance deserves a spot in your audiobook queue. Let's start with a quick overview. Lights Out centers on two emotionally complex characters whose connection is instant but far from simple. There's tension from the first interaction, not just romantic tension, but psychological tension. Both characters carry emotional scars. Both have secrets. And when their worlds collide, it's intense, intimate, and at times unsettling, in the best way dark romance can be. This story explores power dynamics, vulnerability, trauma, and the fine line between control and surrender. But beneath the darker themes, there's something surprisingly tender. Two broken people learning what it means to be seen and chosen. Now, what will you actually experience listening to this audiobook? First, emotional intensity. This isn't surface-level attraction. The chemistry simmers, conversations crackle, the internal monologues are layered and raw. Second, character depth. Navessa Allen doesn't give us cardboard cutouts. She gives us flawed, complicated adults, navigating desire and fear at the same time. You'll hear insecurity, you'll hear longing, you'll hear the push and pull of wanting someone who might unravel you. And third, atmosphere. The tone of Lights Out is moody, intimate, and immersive. It's perfect for audio because so much of the tension lives in dialogue and emotional beats. When narrated well, those quiet pauses and charged silences, they hit differently. Now, let's talk strengths. One of the biggest strengths is the chemistry. It feels electric without being forced. The attraction builds naturally, and the emotional stakes keep rising. Another strength is the author's willingness to lean into darker themes without glamorizing trauma. There's edge here, but there's also emotional awareness. That balance is not easy to achieve in romance, and Allen handles it with confidence. And finally, the pacing. The story doesn't drag, it moves with intention. You're constantly wondering what will happen next, not just plot-wise, but emotionally. Now, weaknesses, because no book is perfect. If you prefer light, fluffy, feel-good romance, this might feel heavy. The emotional intensity can be overwhelming at times. Also, readers who aren't fans of darker power dynamics or morally gray characters may struggle to connect. This isn't a sunshine and rainbows love story. It's more storm clouds and lightning. So, who is this perfect for? If you love dark romance, if you enjoy emotionally wounded characters, if you appreciate slow burn chemistry with psychological depth, and if you want a romance that feels intense and immersive in audio form, this one's for you. Especially if you've enjoyed romance that blends sensuality with emotional complexity, where love feels risky before it feels safe. Who should skip it? If you're sensitive to darker emotional themes, or if you prefer closed-door romance, or if you're looking for something light and comedic, you may want to choose something softer. Overall, Lights Out by Navessa Allen delivers a bold, emotionally charged romance that lingers after the final chapter. It's intimate, it's edgy, and it dares to explore what happens when two imperfect people step into the dark and decide not to run. If that sounds like your kind of story, I highly recommend experiencing it in audiobook format. The tension, the pauses, the emotional shifts, they truly come alive through narration. You can find the full audiobook through the link in the description below. It's a simple way to support the channel and discover your next unforgettable listen. If you enjoy romance reviews that help you choose your next obsession, don't forget to like, subscribe, and let me know in the comments what kind of love story you want to dive into next. Until next time, keep listening, keep feeling, and don't be afraid to turn the lights out.